Capricorn, let's now explore what lies ahead for this connection. What can we know in the future about timing or how things could play out between yourself and this person? Please remember this is a general reading. If you'd like a private one, you know where to find me. Otherwise, let's jump in. 5 more cards. Capricorn, let's have a look and see what's coming up here. Okay, I always associate something that's still outstanding or still unfinished, especially when I see the High Priestess. I often associate her with things that are fruitful and things that are yet to come to us, things that are still in our future, not so much in our past. So I'm convinced that this person is going to come back in the future, or you still have an opportunity to reconnect. But I wonder how successful it's going to be, and I say that because the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Wands are reversed. Unless hard work is applied, Capricorn, to this connection and to this relationship, then success is being reversed at this point in time. And we sort of have our guard up here with the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is like, you see how he's got sort of a suspicious / paranoid expression on his face? I'm wondering if you're going to be suspicious about them. This can also be seen as lack of trust issues in a way, because you're not at a place where you trust this person completely, and you may not get there even when they resurface. I do feel like you might be very in touch with this person energetically speaking, because the High Priestess rules intuition. So for those of you that believe in those sorts of things like synchronicity and being in sync and connecting with someone on that level, I think that's going to happen first. You may even dream about each other before you reconnect. The 8 of Pentacles is coming up, so I feel like it's going to be up to you to reconnect. I feel it lies more with you than them. So it could be like you initiate the conversation, you reach out to them, you make it happen, Capricorn. It's going to be either according to you or by your actions. This is all about actions, that this connection will be created. And I feel like her holding the Torah, he can also be like an email. It can be like a text message. It can be something written, even like a letter that may come from them. But I'm seeing the written word. But like I said, I feel initially you may feel like they're coming up. You may feel like they'll be in touch, or you may feel like you might have a dream or something about you reaching out to them. So it could, but I see with the 8 of Pentacles, I mean, maybe if they're an earth sign, maybe the 8 of Pentacles is showing us that they will reach out, that they will do the hard work. But it'll be very impressionable, I want to say, because he's carving out the star of creation, and he leaves an engraving, he leaves a deep impression that cannot be taken away. So if you're wondering if you've left an impression on this person, you most certainly have, Cappy. But I also feel like the way you'll come back into their life, or if that really is what you're desiring to do, I feel seeing this, you'll make some sort of very big impression on them. It might be the words that you say. It might be what you write. It could be a little bit jaw-dropping, not so much scandalous, but it could be big. I feel with the High Priestess, there's some sort of announcement. And I feel like an announcement of some kind could bring the two of you back together or have you in connection again. For example, if this is a family friend and you've disconnected, it could be a pregnancy in the family, a marriage in the family, or if you have mutual friends, it could be their announcement that brings the two of you together. For some of you, it could be a pregnancy. Yours, theirs, for example. The High Priestess has the pomegranate fruit, which is pregnancy, fertility. So, but it could be like they may be revealing a new business news, and you might be part of the email. You may get the email, you may get the invite. It could be some sort of announcement of some kind or big news around you or them, and it sort of brings the two of you together. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be more you though than them. But you'll have your guard up at the same time. You'll give a little and then you'll sort of retreat back. And I don't know, again, if you're going to play the game that they've been playing, you sort of want to level it out maybe and show them how it's done, so to speak, or show them how it feels, the taste of their own medicine. It could be that. Let's talk about these reversals. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is lack of pressure. Maybe this is good. Maybe there's like nothing pressuring you to jump back into this connection. A 6 of Wands. Reverse. 6 of Wands upright is success. It's fame. It's having things exclusive. You might give things a go, but you might do it in secret, Capricorn. Or if, again, I think this applies more to the people that have been tiptoeing with this person. Maybe, say, for example, your best friend used to like them, or you can't be together because of religious or cultural beliefs. So it's like it's on the down low. It could be like a secret. Also, because the High Priestess, she's full of secrets and wisdom, but she doesn't always share it all. So what she knows for certain isn't always shared. It's sort of kept with her. She's very mystical. She's the prophetess. She's the seer. She's the medium, I feel. So there's something here about this connection may not necessarily go public, because if it was public, I think this card would be upright. Again, each situation is going to be very different, Capricorn, so keep this in mind. However, this would indicate that this person does not want to boast and share and be exclusive for some reason. And it could be simple things like keeping your connection a secret, maybe not posting pictures of the two of you online. Maybe this is not like changing their relationship status. There might be things here that they choose to keep under wraps. It could be them, it could be you. I did want to center this reading more on them, so I feel like it could be it could be their thing. Or they're skeptical. They're skeptical to go to announce it. They don't feel comfortable. They feel like people would frown upon your connection for some reason, or the connection wouldn't be welcomed, or the news wouldn't be welcomed. So it's like it's the 9 of Wands. He sort of stands there. He's like perky and upright and just not really sure where to go next or how to handle the situation here. So I mean, we do have this, like the crescent moon, the Islam symbol. It can be read as Cancer energy. But Cancer energy can emotionally retreat. As a sign, they're symbolized by the crab, so they can retreat if they need to. They need to protect themselves. So the notion of protection is coming up. Maybe there's a message here that if you do go back into this connection and this person hasn't been entirely loyal or honest with you, it might be a message here that you need to protect your heart, your ego, and protect yourself when and if you choose to come back to them. Vice versa, they may be feeling like they need to protect themselves around you, especially if you've been the one that's guilty of doing certain things, Cappy. Then they feel like, they have to have their guard up. They don't feel completely comfortable. It's a really odd sort of situation. But 3 fire cards out of 5, this is Aries, Sag, Leo, and you did have Aries come up. So maybe this is more heightened for those dealing with fire signs, for example. But that's not always the case. But like I said, I think this, whatever plays out, I think is controlled by you, or somehow it's in your hands, Capricorn. You have a lot of power to revive this connection if that's what you want to do. But like I said, you've definitely made some sort of impression on them, and you'll continue to do so, especially if you do re-enter their life and get this relationship back to what it was. But the black and white pillars, again, divine masculine, divine feminine. So this is a powerful connection. I think it's a connection that's almost fated to be in your path for some reason or another. It holds significance, Cappy. So it'll be interesting to know what that significance is. So take care, all the best, and until next time, bye for now.